Bang! Welcome to EuroStepBack. This is Danny the Voice Vance, here to guide you through all the excitement, intensity, and unforgettable moments from this round of EuroLeague. Round 33 was absolutely wild, folks. Playoff dreams on the line, and teams brought their A-game. We have Barcelona's epic comeback against Fenerbahce. Real Madrid kept us on the edge of our seats with a one-point thriller against Parra'S basketball, and Maccabi against Bayern Munich in a nail-biter. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to EuroStepBack, and hit that bell so you never miss a play. Let's get into it. And we are starting with an absolute EuroLeague classic as Barcelona facing Fenerbahce in Istanbul. Victory in this game could be season-defining for Barcelona's playoff hopes. Parker opened the scoring with a triple to get Barcelona rolling early. The American forward has been on fire lately, making threes in 8 of his last 9 games. Both teams trading blows in this opening quarter, with Hayes Davis and Bajberovic giving Fenerbahce their first lead, pushing the home team to a 50-39 halftime lead. Baldwin was unstoppable, scoring 7 straight points in the second quarter, while Fenerbahce's defense smothered Barcelona. The crowd at Ochre Sports and Event Hall was roaring as Fenerbahce looked poised for revenge after their December blowout loss to Barcelona. But little did they know the second half would flip the script. Barcelona came out firing in the third quarter. Satoransky and Hernan Gomez sparked a 13-2 run, cutting the deficit to just 6 points. Their defense was relentless, holding Fenerbahce to only 16 points in the third quarter after allowing 50 in the first half. And then came Joe Parra's fourth quarter explosion. Parra was everywhere, stealing the ball, grabbing rebounds, and scoring clutch buckets. Watch this play. Parra goes coast to coast with a smooth Eurostep finish. Simply unstoppable. Barcelona went on an 11-0 run in the final quarter, completely silencing Fenerbahce's offense. Parra capped it off with a thunderous slam to make it 77-70 with 3 minutes remaining. The Barcelona bench erupted as the defense held Fenerbahce scoreless for 5 straight minutes. Hayes Davis tried to keep Fenerbahce alive with a deep 3, but Barcelona's defense proved too strong. The final buzzer sounded, sealing an incredible 83-75 victory for Barcelona. Parker was magnificent with 24 points, but Joe Parra was a true hero with a double-double of 15 points and 12 rebounds, including those clutch fourth quarter plays. Now we are teleporting to Kaunas. We've got a high-stakes clash between Zalgiris and Partizan. Partizan came into this game fighting for their playoff lives, but Zalgiris had their own plans to play spoiler. Let's jump straight into the action. The game tipped off with Zalgiris on fire. They hit 6 straight 2-pointers to take an early lead, fueled by Sylvain Francisco's quick drives and Alen Smejlagic's energy in the paint. But Partizan wasn't backing down. Carlik Jones took over in the second quarter, scoring 16 of his game-high 23 points in the first half. His dazzling drives and mid-range jumpers helped Partizan storm to a 39-31 lead before Zalgiris clawed back late in the half. At halftime, it was tight, 40-35 in favor of Partizan. Coming out of the break, Zalgiris turned up the defensive pressure. They held Partizan scoreless for over 5 minutes in the third quarter while going on an 8-0 run to retake the lead. Wong drained a clutch jump shot to keep Zalgiris ahead. By the end of the third, it was all tied up at 49 apiece. The fourth quarter was pure drama. With Partizan leading 62-59 late in the game, Sylvain Francisco stepped up big time. He nailed a clutch 3-pointer to tie it and then sank a beautiful floater to give Zalgiris a decisive lead. Alen Smejlagic sealed the deal with a key defensive stop and free throws in the final seconds. The crowd erupted as Zalgiris pulled off a gritty 70-66 victory. This win snapped Zalgiris' 6-game losing streak against Partizan and ended Partizan's playoff hopes in heartbreaking fashion. Next up, we've got Maccabi Tel Aviv and Bayern Munich. That was nothing short of electrifying. Bayern came in fighting for playoff positioning, while Maccabi, already out of contention, played for pride, and what a show they gave us. Bayern started strong with Devin Booker and Shabazz Napier leading the charge, jumping to an early lead. But Maccabi responded in the second quarter behind Jimmy Clark III, who lit it up with 14 first-half points, including a pair of triples and a monster dunk. At halftime, Maccabi held a narrow 48-44 lead. The third quarter was all about Carsen Edwards. He put on a shooting clinic, draining 8 three-pointers and scoring 26 points in just one quarter. A new EuroLeague record. Bayern surged ahead by 16 points heading into the final frame, thanks to Edwards' heroics. But Maccabi wasn't done yet. Rafimenko sparked a furious rally with 7 quick points, and Rokas Jokubaitis added critical buckets. With under 4 minutes left, Maccabi went on an 11-0 run to cut the deficit to just 2 points. In the clutch, Trevian Williams delivered a go-ahead basket for Maccabi, and Levi Randolph sealed the deal with 4 ice-cold free throws. Despite another Edwards triple in the final seconds, Maccabi held on for a thrilling 93-90 victory. What a game! Edwards' historic night wasn't enough to stop a resilient Maccabi team from pulling off an epic comeback. With this win, Maccabi finishes their home season on a high note, while Bayern faces questions about their ability to close out games under pressure as they fight for playoff positioning. As Monaco hosted Panathinaikos at Salle Gaston Médecin in a battle for a top 4 finish. Both teams entered the game tied at 20-12, battle between MVP candidates Kendrick Nunn and Mike James. Let's dive into the action. Monaco started strong, behind Daniel Thays, who scored 5 quick points to give them a 7-4 lead. But Panathinaikos responded with a 7-0 run fueled by Sedi Osman and Kendrick Nunn, who was already heating up. The quarter ended with Panathinaikos up 32-21, setting the tone for what was to come. Nunn continued his dominance, pushing Panathinaikos to a commanding 49-32 lead midway through the second. Monaco fought back with an 11-2 run capped off by Eli Okobo's buzzer beater, cutting the deficit to just 8 points at halftime. 49-41. Monaco came out firing in the third quarter. A 3-pointer from Okobo and Alpha Diallo's aggressive drives brought them within 1 point at 48-49. But then Kendrick Nunn took over again, scoring 9 straight points and setting up Omer Yurtseven for a thunderous dunk. Panathinaikos regained control with a 65-53 lead heading into the fourth. Monaco made one last push as Alpha Diallo and Okobo combined for clutch plays to cut the lead to 5 at 74-69. But Jerian Grant and Nunn answered back with mid-range jumpers and a dagger 3-pointer. From Nunn sealed the deal. Panathinaikos closed out strong, winning 88-76. Kendrick Nunn was simply unstoppable. He dropped 37 points, shot 5 for 5 from beyond the arc, and finished with a career-high PIR of 43. Now this was MVP-level basketball. What a game! Panathinaikos secured home court advantage in the playoffs, while Monaco will need to regroup for round 34. And now, welcome to the highlight reel of one of the most thrilling games of the EuroLeague season. Real Madrid and Parra'S basketball went head-to-head in round 33, and this one was a classic. Let's break it down. The game tipped off with TJ Shorts slicing through Real's defense for a smooth floater, but Walter Tavares answered immediately with a layup. TJ Shorts marked for Parra'S today 24 points and 10 assists. Mario Hezonja brought the house down with a reverse dunk, but Parra'S stayed sharp, closing the quarter up 28-23 behind Nadir Heafy's 3-point shooting. Hezonja was unstoppable with 26 points, including some jaw-dropping plays. Real Madrid fought back hard in the second quarter. Hezonja hit a deep 3 to spark their offense, while Serge Ibaka dominated the boards. Parra'S stayed composed though, with Heafy steady scoring tying it up at halftime, 53-53. Parra'S came out firing after the break. Mikael Jantunen and Yakuba Ouattara combined for big threes, giving Parra'S a 10-point lead. But Real Madrid wasn't done. Hezonja and Musa led a late quarter surge to cut the deficit to 6 heading into the fourth. The final quarter was pure drama. Hezonja drained an early 3-pointer to ignite Real's comeback, and Musa's 3-point play capped a 10-0 run to give them a 96-86 lead. But Parra'S wasn't backing down. Nadir Heafy and Tyson Ward hit clutch shots to bring it within 1 point. Then came the turning point. Mario Hezonja drove hard to the basket, got fouled, and converted an and one play to give Real some breathing room. On the other end, TJ Shorts committed a crucial foul that allowed Real Madrid to edge ahead in the dying moments. Despite Parra'S' late push, Real held on for an unforgettable victory. What an incredible game. This matchup had everything: dunks, threes, comebacks, and drama right until the final buzzer. Real Madrid proved their championship pedigree by clinching this must-win game under immense pressure. That's it for round 33, but the action is far from over. Zvezda and Efes are battling it out for those playoff spots. Who's coming out on top? And can Olympiacos turn things around against Alba? The stakes couldn't be higher. If you're loving the breakdowns, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to EuroStepBack, and hit that bell so you never miss a play. Drop your predictions in the comments. Who's making it to the postseason? Let's keep the conversation going.